During his speech in Iowa this last weekend, and I know, yes, it was several days ago, but there was one thing that stuck out to me that I unfortunately had not yet had the opportunity to talk about, and that is the portion of his speech where Donald Trump claimed that not only does he have a better body than President Biden, but also that he could beat President Biden in a physical fight. Now, the reason Donald Trump even talked about, the whole beating Biden in a fight thing is because back in 2018, Biden said that, Trump's the kind of guy who back in high school, he and his buddies would have taken behind the gym and, beaten up. So Trump is apparently still, 5 years later, angry that Biden said that and is now still wanting to fight him. Regardless, honestly, I don't know who would win in that fight. I am 100% in favor of it. Maybe that's just the chaos side of me, but I think watching President Biden and Donald Trump go at it in a fistfight would be the greatest thing I've ever seen. It would be the end of American politics, but it would still be pretty cool to see. But here is what Trump said about his body being better than Biden's. He's got a consultant somewhere, this is the worst consultant in politics, that thinks he looks good in a bathing suit, right? He spends so much time at the beach. I mean, how do you do that? And, I have a much better body than him, but I'm not really sure that I want to expose it with the sun blaring down and the sand, the surf, the wind. It's not a pretty sight. Yeah, I imagine your body in nothing but a bathing suit at the beach is not a pretty sight. But look, let's be real here. I mean, I don't want to sit here and talk about the bodies of the two presidential frontrunners from either party, but Biden looks healthier than Trump. Biden's body looks better than Donald Trump's, and I'm not saying that as a partisan. I'm saying that as a human being that, is able to see. So Donald Trump is a flabby, overweight, out of shape guy. And I say that myself as a flabby, overweight, out of shape guy, by the way. Biden's slim. Biden still rides his bike. Yes, he's getting older and he's having issues, with slipping. But at the same time, he's still able to do physical things that I'm pretty sure would kill Donald Trump. Like 2 minutes on a bicycle and Donald Trump is, being rushed to the emergency room. And then for the fight thing, Donald Trump said, I think it could go like this. And then he goes and says, and he'd go down. Yeah, again, I'm afraid that's not how it would happen. But folks, the bigger picture here is that this is where our politics is at. These are the kinds of stupid things that we now have to talk about because these are what presidential candidates are talking about. Is it stupid? Yes. Is it relevant to anything in American politics? Absolutely not. But because it's things that are now out there in the ether, unfortunately, it is things that we have to talk about, and it's just further proof that our entire political system is just getting dumber and dumber by the day.
Ring of Fire has fresh content 7 days a week, so if you want to be reminded about it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell to be notified every time a new video goes up.